Hello, intrepid followers, subscribers, and watchers of my YouTube videos. I am in sunny San Diego. Look at all these palm trees and trees. I'm in a place called Balboa Park. It's a park that has all these fun museums, all these fun exhibits, hiking trails, all these fun things. But the thing I'm here to see that I want to share with you is this place right here behind me. This is the Comic-Con Museum. It's the museum of the San Diego Comic Book Convention, and it's a great exhibit. Well, you know, let's just go in. Come on, let's go. So the museum just opened recently here in Balboa Park, which is in San Diego, California. And as you enter this lovely exhibit, you see a toucan there right as you enter. To the left is the gift shop and also registration to enter the museum, and a lovely yellow sign. In the very middle of the room is this ginormous open space with different little small exhibits on display. And one of the first ones you'll see is the Art of the Comic-Con Masquerade, a wonderful part of the comic book convention, which has been around forever. It's just a great costume contest. It's very different than others, but here are some of the amazing costumes from the most recent cosplay masquerade ball. These were donated by people who've made them to be on display. I don't think they're still there now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were. They're amazing. Look at all the different designs and themes that are from the last masquerade. It's really great. The next exhibit that you find is one for Archie. 8 decades of Archie. It's really great, taking you day by day, decade by decade, the creation of Archie and the Riverdale friends and family that he has in the comic books. Starting with that first original comic book, it just goes through every aspect of who Archie is and how he was created, and goes as far as telling you all the modern things that are now being created for Archie, like the TV show Riverdale and the effect it's had on Archie comics as a whole. The next was one I was really surprised to see. I was so excited to go through. I went through it twice because there was so much information. Like these lines on the ground. These lines tell dates and histories about Gene Roddenberry and his life and what led to him creating Star Trek and everything after that. And look, even some of the original special effect, like costuming. Look at this. There's the original document, the original pitch document that he used to start the whole thing that we now know as Star Trek. And look, yes, even this amazing creation, the Gorn. And look, new modern suits from the new shows, right along stuff from the Star Trek Next Generation era. And oh my gosh, so many quotes. So many quotes by Gene Roddenberry, and all of them were inspirational. If you take a moment to stop and just read all these, they're really cool. The other great thing was this really great comic strip about his life and an important aspect of his life. I want you to read about yourself. It's from Oatmeal. Oh, this was so cool. This was made by a kid. Well, not this specific thing, but it's cardboard. All of this is made by out of cardboard. Started by one kid, and it's done with other kids and in classrooms. And just a fun way of showing how the different ways you can be creative in creating things. Look at this ginormous Hulkbuster. That is almost life size, I have to say. I mean, look at it. All these different things. A mace, that helmet, the Wonder Woman outfit, the shield, and of course Wally. Oh, the shield. So cool. And that really great sign based on the logo for the Comic-Con Museum. Oh, and this was another great thing on the first floor, the Pac-Man exhibit. Not only was there the games you could actually play the original games. It was so cool. There was some of the storyboarding of the creation of it with the coding, and there's a video about the actual creator of Pac-Man. Now, upstairs. Upstairs is really cool because you have a look down at the exhibits on the first floor, which are all amazing to look at and see from up above. And they have one exhibit going around the mezzanine level that is from Charles Addams, the creator of the Addams Family comic strips. Yes, the Addams Family. They had so many different drawings by him, not just from the Addams Family, but other drawings that he did that appeared in the New Yorker magazine. Some of them were really hilarious, and some of them were really dark. That guy's got a dark sense of humor for sure. This was all on loan from his family and his foundation, where you could find out more about everything he created and everything he did. I thought it was a really cool exhibit, and I wish it was still there, but I think it's gone now. And now, this really amazing area upstairs, the Cosplay Creators Lab. This is so cool. If you want to read more about it, go back and stop on that one thing, and you can read the whole synopsis. But essentially, what they're creating is a place that's like a maker studio, but it's specifically for cosplayers. I was so excited to see this space and all the wonderful ideas they had. The thought behind this was just to create a space that could become something that could be a workshop area, a place for people to come and work on their amazing costumes. I mean, look at this stuff. Look at it. All these different amazing costumes and all the different ways you can use, like all these different sergers and sewing machines. Phenomenal stuff. The next exhibit was about more specifically about what's going on in our time and era right now, just what we're going through. And it's made of local artists and young people of color and of different diverse backgrounds sharing their viewpoint of just everything that we're going through right now in the world, from the racial divide to our health crisis. It's amazing. Just great artwork from a perspective of people living through it in the here and now. I was so glad to see it. Let's head down to the basement. Yes, this place is ADA compliant, so there's an elevator to help everyone get around to every floor. And in the basement, we have this amazing, wonderful statue of Batman based on artwork by Todd McFarlane. It was actually auctioned off after he became inaugurated Batman into the comic book character Hall of Fame. This is the really cool auditorium in the basement where they can put on just displays about things that are going on that are really great, like the Hall of Fame. And last but not least, a trip to any museum would not be complete without going to the gift shop. And of course, they had comic books you could buy, along with so many other wonderful products. I can tell you, I bought a few things, including this amazing jacket right there. So thanks for coming along with me on this wonderful excursion to the Comic-Con Museum in San Diego, California. More about that can be found in the description, so go and check that out. And right here on the screen for you is a link to some of my other comic book related vlogs that I've done. And remember, comic books are for everyone.